She lived her faith each day. She lived it with an optimism and a joy. It was very rare to see Sandy without a smile on her face.
Tragedy in Amherst. Tonight we're learning more about a woman who was struck and killed as she left church. Police say Helen Liebler was crossing Eggert Road after morning mass at St. Benedict Church.
Her family tells us she went by her middle name, Sandy, and she was a former teacher. News 4's Dave Graber has more on how she's being remembered. Dave?
Well, Helen Liebler, or Sandy as she was more widely known, is being remembered for her work as a lifelong teacher, even in retirement, and someone actively involved in the faith community. In fact, when she died this morning, she was returning from Mass, scheduled early enough to get to her job as a substitute math teacher at nearby Sacred Heart Academy. Police were called to the intersection of Main Street and Eggert Road at around 7:25 this morning. They said Sandy was crossing Eggert after leaving Mass at St. Benedict's. Her car was parked across the street.
We'll be looking into the investigation as we go along. We'll be looking into all the factors involved. That may include darkness, how the lighting was, try to determine the speed of the vehicle, and everything that we normally do in pedestrian hit.
The priest of her home church, St. Leo the Great, said Sandy and her family dedicated a stained glass window when the chapel was last renovated. The window features St. Francis, who, among other things, is the saint of Catholic action. Very appropriate since Sandy was so active in her community and her church.
She was a wonderful person, a great teacher, a great mom and grandmother, a wonderful wife, an outstanding parishioner, the kind of person that everyone who knew her was happy to know. She lived her faith each day. She lived it with an optimism and a joy. It was very rare to see Sandy without a smile on her face. She was one of those people that attracted other people to her, not by the force of her personality, but more by her kindness and gentleness.
Father Zempfel said Sandy always brought her gifts and talents to the broader community, often volunteering in the church's soup kitchen, bringing communion to people who were confined to their homes. And she was an especially talented knitter.
Almost every aspect of parish life was touched by her kindness and her grace.
Sandy was also a longtime teacher at Sacred Heart Academy, where she was working as a substitute math teacher. That's where she was headed this morning, right after early Mass.
It is an indication of the kind of person that she was. Even in her retirement, she was still loving of children so much and young people that she continued to both to tutor in her home and to substitute as a math teacher at Sacred Heart Academy.
Now, the driver in this accident, who we're not naming, has not been charged, and police are still in the middle of their investigation. Meanwhile, services for Sandy Liebler are expected to be sent by the end of this week. Reporting live in the studio tonight, Dave Graber, News 4 at 6.